damn the egos, the yogi, the non-dualist, the whatever neo-spiritualist, and the born-again Christ energy boomer. Just a little peek beyond the subject cocoon. There's something else out there, a glimpse of enlightenment, and we're all over it. Practically, categorically omniscient, experts on every field of existence. And by that knowledge, all things shall be known. Yeah, in their time, you're just landing at a platform of possibilities. First, look into self-awareness and basic self-scope omniscience. Self-omniscience, not like global omniscience that makes you infallible in social dealings in every field of science, linguistics and so on, spouting all sorts of broken Sanskrit terms and bastardizing the standard model of physics for your quantum spirituality. It's all within the palm of my hand. Just because I had a little glimpse of something beyond, you're just tripping, and your self-assertion orientation has taken over whatever merit there was in your little enlightenment there. If you were a dumbass who entered the stream of enlightenment, then congratulations, you are now an enlightened dumbass. And those types can be actually quite endearing. If you were a genius who plunged into a burst of enlightenment, congratulations, you are an enlightened genius. But your genius or ignorance in no way relate to your level of enlightenment. That is your transcendence of the subject, the attainment of a broader plane of being. All you get there is a certain platform into objectivity in which actual insight can be acquired, where you can look at things without your subject bias, and that certainly can lead to knowledge, insight and wisdom. However, that knowledge, insight and wisdom is the outcome of a cognitive process. It is by no measure automatic, nor should you assume that it is automatically there. You are not by any measure an expert in any particular field of knowledge or concerned domain simply by merits of you having a bit more of a sense of what is beyond your belly button. So take that into account, will you? Then of that more objective knowledge, insight into a particular field, a particular level of existence, there is a certain role, a presence or an ego related to your mastery or attainment of that particular plane, and it's a natural presence. Do not revel in it, but let it stand for its own merits. You will actually see the ego for what it is, rather than tripping that you are more or less than what actually is your presence and accomplishments on a particular plane. So that ego, those accomplishments, use them wisely, do not boast them, do not put them to the fore, simply use them for the benefit of the many, for the advancement of cognitive evolution and the well-being of those about in your environment. That's all there is to it. By all means, build up massive egos, but do not get attached to them. Those egos are the culminations of your accomplishments. And for all ye omniscient yet incredibly incoherent yogis, non-dualists, whatever pseudo-spiritualists, please get down the high horse. You're just riding your subject agenda. Step down to the ground, root yourself, eat some proper grass, ruminate on what you are and what you can actually handle. Take it from there. You will be much more pleasant to deal with and more meaningful for the rest of all of existence. All right. Thank you.